Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We're back today with another home gym video. In today's video, I wanted to talk about what the hell happened to my home gym. As you can see, totally flooded. So I thought it might be a good time, especially this time of year, especially if you're in the southeastern Ontario area with the recent ice storm and all the everything melting and raining at once for the past couple days while having no power equals flooded basements. So I want to talk about just, my experience, what I did. Maybe it'll help you guys out there. Maybe you'll be able to give me feedback or something like that. But yeah, if you guys are interested in more home gym content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yeah, so what happened? So we lost power, obviously. No power equals no sump pump if you don't have a battery backup. So the water just kept pouring in, pouring in. You can still hear it right now, probably in the background. It's still coming in. From where, I'm not sure exactly, but it's still coming up through the floor, through the walls, and all that good stuff. So, thankfully, I have an older basement, so the floor is, the concrete foundation, the walls are stone. So it's not like it's a finished space that's totally ruined. So it's not, huge disaster problem, but, there's going to be some stuff to do. And the first thing I did was I just went straight through insurance for everything. I knew it was going to be a big claim, and it was past the point where, I could deal with anything. I kind of did my best to sort of mitigate the damages. So that essentially consisted of bailing water and just trying to get everything that I could do to get the water out of the basement. Some people say you can use a hose to siphon it, but with the floor being uneven, there was high and low spots, and that would work for probably a second, but then it would roll over and it would not be sucking any water out. So thankfully, I was able to secure a generator from my neighbor. So big shout out to him. He saved a lot of damage down here for sure, because the water it just kept coming in. So getting that I got that going within probably 12 hours of the flooding starting. Probably close to 8 hours. So that was a huge help. Got a lot of the water out, got the sump pit emptied, which was huge. And then from there, my power was on the following day. So I was really only without power for about 8 or 10 hours, something like that. But it was enough. It was right when everything was flooding, of course, But yeah, so step one, I just went straight through insurance for everything, and they brought in a restoration company, and that's why I've got all this equipment down here. So these are all dehumidifiers. These will help just get any dampness, get the water that's off the floor. They came in with vacuums and stuff and sucked it out, and then they treated for mold. Mold would be probably the biggest thing you'd be concerned about after a lot of water, aside from damage to your equipment, appliances, and mechanical equipment, that kind of thing. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to replace the deadlift platform and the squat platform, because those are wood and they were submerged. The equipment itself, it's probably going to get rusty. So whether I have to replace it or not, I'm not sure just yet. But, definitely sucks. But the crazy thing is, you guys can see, I don't know if you can see totally on the wall back there, but you see all the paint and stuff coming off. Like, that's all the water coming down through the walls. Just ruined all the paint, just ruined the floor. And you can see the old flooring is starting to show again. Just that old dirty concrete. There's the sump pump still going, and we're 3 days later at this point almost. But yeah. So a lot of damage, but I just went right through insurance for everything. So it's going to be a process to get it, back to the way it was, especially with everybody else, in this area going through essentially the same thing. I'm probably not going to be too high on the list, but yeah, I think that was the best bet. Just go through the insurance. If you can get a generator, just anything you can do to get that sump pump going, that's going to be to your benefit. I actually, through my insurance, I bought a generator. Of course, the power came back on after, but they said they would cover it up to 75% of the cost of the generator. Just because that showed that I was trying to mitigate damages, that kind of thing. So that might be something that you guys could ask your insurance company. I know my parents, they're not too far from here. They had a similar thing, and their insurance 100% covered the cost of a new generator. So just depends, but just confirm it first, because if you go out and buy it and then turn around and say like, oh, you guys got to pay for that, they might just say no. Like, it just depends on your claim and your your coverage and all that stuff. So something to think about. If you're really stuck. Also nice to have the generator just for other stuff. If you ever do lose power or whatever, it's a handy thing to have. So next steps for down here, since it has been treated for mold, I think I'm good to go to keep working out and stuff. Obviously there's gonna be some things that I can't really do or don't want to do, like I guess there's not really anything I can't do. It's just I gotta wear the big rubber boots down here still for the next little while until we get the water completely out. But yeah, just wanted to do a quick update because I've been posting a little bit about, the gym and everything like that. And hopefully this can help out somebody there if you're able to get a generator for your insurance, or, if you're experiencing the same thing. But let me know what you guys think. And if you have any other tips or any ideas, appreciate that. So yeah, that's it. Just a quick update on the Chickens Home Gym. Always an adventure, never a dull moment. But appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll catch the next one. Chicken out. Bang, bang.